You wrote here, chivalry is dead.
I feel like chivalry is dead.
But I'm going to send it in the chat. Just, you typed it in an interesting way.
I'm dyslexic.
Chivalry, like, this is how you typed it. Hold on.
I know. I'm dyslexic,
Chivalry, that's what you wrote, is dead. This new age of dating men be playing women and want a sugar mama now. Doesn't matter if you cook clean, not be a thought. Men wife hoes now, and you think religion was set into play to keep people pure and follow rules so the world wouldn't be such a messed up place like it is today. Wait, so is that like a affirmative, like a positive statement towards religion? Like you think?
Yeah, I think religion was a positive thing because it kind of made people have morals.
I see.
Like I was raised with morals, manners. Now in this generation, a lot of people don't even have manners. Like when I house those two people in my crib, I like to have like friends family dinner. If I'm cooking, you're not eating the plate till everyone has a plate. Like we're supposed to eat together like family. And I feel like religion is set in play because marriage, kids, cook clean, like a lot of things have gotten lost because if you notice, a lot of people aren't really religious anymore. There is still religious people, but a lot of things are just crazy now in my opinion.
So do you think it's fucked up on both ends, like men are fucking up and women are fucking up?
Yes.
Or is it mostly men?
No, I'm both ends.
Because when I think of chivalry, that's usually something the man does. Like that's the man doing something.
It does, but now there's women doing chivalry. They're taking care of man-childs, and men aren't even working and just staying home all day, recording music, talking a bunch of gibberish.
Yeah. That's so true.
That's not sexy though. Like when women take care of men.
Well, I know it's not even sexier. Getting played, and I don't have a kid, but imagine you're dating a man and you have a kid from someone else and you're taking care of like 2 kids and you're just getting played and finessed and used. That's worse.
Yeah, that is not sexy.
Yeah.
I think the woman likes you more though if she's being a simp. Like if she's going so far, what I'm saying is she's doing all that. She's paying for shit for a guy. She probably likes the guy a lot.
100%.
That's so kind of out of I think the natural order of things for a woman. She's got it's a good sign for the guy, I think.
But what if the guy doesn't want her? Because that happens now. Some people just be with, I know people that are dating 304s and they're okay leaving as long as they're getting a monthly allowance.
Wait, the guy gets an allowance from the woman?
Yeah.
Yes. And I know someone right now that's dating a 304, ads and all, and he leaves the crib when she got someone, and he leaves when she has. So
she's a prostitute.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Guys don't care even dating a prostitute.
So she's taking care of him.
Yes.
But she's a literal whore, and she brings men over to their shared house.
Well, it's her crib. He don't really have a crib. Bro just pops around.
There,
but yeah.
Right? And then she fucks the marks or whatever they're called in her bed. Does she do the sheets after at least?
I don't know about that. I just found out bro was dating a 304 recently.
That's an L for everybody involved. Although that would be if it was the reverse, like if it was the guy. Like when he was a male prostitute. What the fuck?
He probably would be too though.
Huh?
He probably would have no problem doing the same if he could get paid for it.
This is not a really common phenomenon at all. This is like, it happens, but it's like...
I feel like it only happens in LA, where I'm from, in Jersey and New York. We have family morals.
Yeah, no.
We have mob people. Mob people.
Yeah.
Like...
A lot. So, what? Okay,
I know way too many guys that do
not
that.
Common.
It's very common because
I know 5 of them.
They're getting fully paid for, and they pretend that they don't care about the other whatever she's got going on because they are getting paid. They get a free house. They get free food. They basically are just living.
They're hobosexuals, is that?
Exactly.
T-shirt.
This is not.
There's a whole
common. It's not common.
It's not supposed to be, but
it's not common.
Fortunately, it's becoming a lot more common.
That's real.
I don't think that.
I don't even know if it's worth talking about because of how rare it is, though.
Yeah, it's
like I acknowledge rare. There's these dudes who are kind of probably weird, living off their like sex worker girlfriend because she's making fuck ton of money. It's
might not even
rare.
be tons of money. Apparently, he's not even getting paid that much. Some people are happy with the bare minimum. vice versa, even in relationships.
Y'all women got to stop dating homeless men. Like, cut that shit out.
Literally.
If he's homeless, you can't be dealing with him.
But what if they're not homeless?
There's other metrics.
I only gave a younger person a chance because the thing that I've realized, why is it a 30-year-old or a 31-year-old has the same that, I don't know, a 24 or 25-year-old has?
Wait, has the same what?
Like, the younger person might have more money than the older person. The older person has nothing and they're homie hopping from crib to crib, like, and just wants to make it big as some rapper or something.
Listen, let me help you ladies out here. Okay? I don't care what kind of music you fucking like. I don't care if you
I don't like
SoundCloud shit. I don't care if you love fucking Kendrick Lamar or whatever bullshit. Word of advice, I don't care how successful of a rapper he is or how unsuccessful of a rapper he is. If he's a rapper, you just
run away.
Don't deal with him. If he has face tattoos, don't deal with him.
I like tattoos.
Very simple. I don't care. Like, it's literally pattern recognition. Rappers, probably not the guy who's going to be like the good boyfriend. Face tattoo, probably not going to be the guy who's going to be the good boyfriend.
Then I guess I might go back to Austin, Texas and go date these new age emo cowboys that have face tattoos. And they don't do rap music. It depends what they do. Everything's different.
Look, as women, if you just have a blanket ban on face tattoos, I don't think that's going to preclude you. Like, that's not going to be like the thing that prevents you from finding a good relationship. So it's going to be the thing that maybe protects you from bad dudes.
So all people with tattoos you think are bad? Because some people are...
What did I say? Repeat back to me what I said.
I forgot already.
No. Repeat it back to me.
I have an attention span of Dory.
I literally just said it. Repeat it back.
Wait, what?
Repeat back my position.
I'm Dory.
I don't care. Repeat back my position.
Wait, say
Are you just not listening to the conversation?
No, I suffer from short-term memory loss.
Clearly.
I'm Dory.
Are you taking ketamine? Is that what's...
No. You could drug test me right now. Where's the drug test?
Get the drug test, Damien. Fucking get
Okay, I gotta pee.
Actually, get a good COVID test, too. We need a test.
What?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. That's crazy. I said face tattoos.
Yes.
I didn't say tattoos.
Okay.
Although, you know what? Sure,
She has a face tattoo, so I should stay away from her.
Are you trying to fuck her?
No.
Are you trying to date her?
She wanted to date me, but I date her before, so does that mean she's bad? Because she's not.
What do you mean? I'm not... Look, let me explain the logic here.
I do get your logic.
Well, hold on. Can somebody be fully blasted in tattoos and be like a fantastic person? Yes, absolutely. You could be all sorts of things and still be a really good person. My thing is that I just believe in pattern recognition. I think you just save your time. Like, I'm not gonna, if I see a girl who's got lip filler, giant fake titties, BBL, lipo belly, and just blasted in tattoos, I'm not interested. She's an automatic pass because I'm interested in pattern recognition. There's a lot of women out there who have either minimal tattoos or no tattoos. I can deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were a guessing man, I'll let you come in just a sec. If I were a betting man, I think more likely than not, somebody who does have face tattoos, I'm trying to think what the correct wording here would be. I'm just going to pass.
Just going to pass?
I'm going to pass.
Oh my God.
I just feel like, look, I could be totally wrong, but I do think when it comes to tattoos, and I'll date a girl who has tattoos, but there's, I guess, the amount of tattoos they have, that could be a determining factor. Like a girl with a little heart tattoo in her wrist, okay, don't care, fine, whatever. But a girl with like totally blasted neck tattoos, face tattoos, I'm gonna start making some judgments and guesses. I could be wrong, but here's the judgment. She has mental illness. She has trauma. She has baggage, potential drug use, potential alcohol use. I could be wrong, but pattern recognition would indicate that I'm probably right. Now, you could be somebody who has all those tattoos and none of that applies, right? Mm-hmm. But you got to understand, like, people are going to make those sort of snap judgments. Like, if I see somebody with a spiderweb tattoo on their fucking elbow, I'm like, drugs. Prison. I'm sorry. Am I wrong?
That was the belief.
Am I wrong?
One back in the day.
No, but
tattoo was a jail tap. But now, and to say,
but am I wrong?
Society,
somebody who has the elbow tattoo with the spider web, drugs or jail? And if it's a guy, probably both.
Or some people just trying to fit in now because how it is.
But if it's a chick, probably drugs. And I've been, pattern recognition. I've been correct on that. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, whatever. Q, you had something. I need to get up for a sec.
Yeah, I think the panel was interesting tonight, but we got a couple psych majors and
a lot.
Yeah. So, are any of you familiar with the concept of assortative mating?
Yeah.
Okay, so your dating reality probably reflects what y'all value and how y'all are.
Absolutely.
So when y'all say something is common, it's not that common. I mean, do y'all consider yourselves the average woman with the way that y'all behave and carry yourselves, or the circles that you roll in? So you probably, like, your preference, would you say the cowboy with the face tats? Like, how many guys?
I honestly, to be honest, so yeah, I am attracted to dudes with tattoos and stuff like that, but I have dated people that necessarily weren't the most attractive, but I found them mentally attractive. Like, I could see someone that's hot as fuck, but if I don't find them mentally attractive, I don't like them. Like, I actually judge the person based on who they are.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
I mean, that's fine. I can relate to that too. But I'm just I'm just curious when y'all say, like, oh, this is prevalent, this is common, or I know people like this. Don't you think that's more reflective of just the circles y'all ride in, as opposed to like
which is why I'm getting out of the circle.
That's very true.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Changing my circle, different people.
Absolutely, like. Birds of a feather flock together. We talk, her and I talk about this a lot. Mm-hmm. I isolated for a really long time recently, and then put myself back in school, did all that. And when I came back out and started meeting people, I saw the same patterns, and it was the same thing. And that's why I still don't talk to many people. I started making new friends at school, trying to make it a new circle. And it is a reflection of my transition as well. Absolutely. As soon as you change whatever you're into, whatever you like, things about yourself personality wise, absolutely it changes your circle.
Okay.
It's absolutely a reflection.
Okay. Yeah, but I also think that there are certain things that it's been found on average women look for, men and women. Like, are you familiar with evolutionary psychology?
That's what I specialize in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So women tend to, on average, look for resources in partners, and men, on average, tend to look for, like, physical attractiveness, youthfulness. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'd say that's why I thought that when everyone was bringing up the issue earlier of, like, kind of taking care of a man as a woman, I mean, I do think of my relationships as egalitarian, but to be honest, like, I don't think that if it's unbalanced either way, like, I don't want, like, a father figure or anything like that in my relationship, like a guy who's, like, totally taking care of me. I mean, if he's making a little bit more than I am, then I think that that's fine. It's like, it's been found that men mate across and down, and then women mate across and up. But I would be lying if I said that I would ever go out with a guy who has, like, nothing going on. Well, he has no job. I don't mean to interrupt you, but he has no job, no income, no interests. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not sexy to me.
Right. I mean, that wouldn't be sexy to most women because that doesn't provide any benefits, evolutionary speaking.
Right, yeah.
But I do see it is more prevalent now, especially in, like, Western cultures. Mm-hmm. And the interesting thing about it, what if I introduced you to a novel idea such as, well, if evolutionary psychology is a thing and it's valid, then of course we're still evolving our evolutionary psyches. Right. So that means if society is adopting feminism, sexual liberation, women making their own money, women are attracted to things men did because that's the state of the societies that they've evolved in. So we could be just adjusting to this newfounded women having jobs, making money. We're finding out that women actually have the capacity to want to take care of men when they have their own money. They're not as stressed out, and I'm just saying that's a possible direction we could be going, and that's why you see it's more prevalent, like in America and in Europe, where women simp for men more and aren't, if they got money, you know, hey, yeah, I'll take care of the bills because, I mean, we have the capacity to.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a good explanation, and you'll probably see more of it as we continue ahead.
And I feel like it really started being that way when women had more of an opportunity to make more money. You can almost see the shift exactly where it happened, and you're continuing to see that shift as women have more and more opportunities to really run a much bigger bag now than they did before, and that really is the difference. I was just talking to my mom about this morning because my mom is newly single as well and dating, and she's like my best friend, so we talk about it, and we were both kind of having the same issue where we would find people who are maybe making less money and they almost latch on. And when you think about it, women did the same to men. It's not like we never did that. It's not a new idea. It's just a role switch, I guess you could say.
Yeah, because it's whatever is beneficial or advantageous. And if you like somebody, then whoever's in the best position to provide essentially is going to provide. Yeah. And that's why, you know, more and more people pay 50-50 on bills. I mean, the majority of people who are married share bills. They split bills. I mean, the traditional guy who pays all the household bills and take care of everything, the stay-at-home mom, that's the outlier now. Yeah, so, it is. You know, it's just reflective of the state of our culture.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Let's see here. I don't know where we left off. I think we were talking about tattoos or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you was talking about how much you hate girls with tattoos.
I don't hate women with tattoos.
We wear a trauma on our sleeve.
A little bit. I mean, that's just.
I mean, he's
sleeves
correct.
and guys are hot
colors because we're toxic.
Sleeves, guys with sleeves are hot, especially if they're like real fit and they go to the gym. That's real hot. You need to get that. You need to get that.
Like, tattoos tend to be a more masculine thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there are like tattoos that can be cutie or more girly, but I think the thing is, like, I think for women, I don't think all women are attracted to tattoos or men who have tattoos, but I think there's a large cohort of women who will view tattoos on men and it'll make them more attractive or more masculine.
Right.
That'll be the impression. Maybe not even more attractive, but it will make them more masculine. And whether a woman likes that or not, I'm unsure, but when it comes to tattoos on women, the assessment is kind of the same, but not in the terms of attractiveness. They think tattoos make women more masculine. So they make men more masculine and they make women more masculine. And so typically men are not attracted to masculinity in women. So if a tattoo masculinizes women, that's can very well make her less attractive to a man. Realistically, I would say that tattoos on a woman, I think for most men, it's going to be neutral or it's going to be a negative. Like most men, now there are men like who are parts of certain subcultures, or maybe they're heavily tattooed themselves, or they're actually using it as a pattern recognition to perhaps make a determination if I can manipulate this woman. I don't know if that's necessarily always the case. Well, it certainly isn't always the case, but I think, or they could be like, okay, she's more promiscuous. Like, and I think it'd be a fair assessment to say, like, a woman who's more heavily tattooed
is more promiscuous,
is likely to be more promiscuous. Whether that's true.
No, it's true. It's a correlation.
Well, I do think there's a correlation because I don't think there's a lot of like if you had to bet, the whole panel, if a woman had neck tattoos, do you think she's a virgin?
No.
Right. No. So I think. Sorry. She's got neck tattoos. Fuck, I forgot about that.
I was like.
But she's also free spirited.
Yeah.
So
I will not say.
Yeah. Probably a correlation.
Correlation, not causation. Hey.
But
right.
No, if I see a woman who's like heavily, it doesn't even have to be neck or head tattoos. She's got like full sleeves, and I'm like, she's not a virgin, you know. Yeah. So, I mean, I can look a woman without tattoos and be like, she's not a virgin.
Wait, so you are attracted to that or no?
What do you mean?
If she had like a ton of tattoos, you wouldn't find that attractive, or like?
It depends.
Yeah.
It really depends, because there are some tattoos which I think are more aesthetically pleasing. It's the location, it's the design. Although, if I'm just being completely honest, so tattoos are not a deal breaker, but for me, it's strictly neutral or negative. So if you have a tattoo on you, it's never a positive. It's only neutral.
I agree. I feel the same way.
It's only neutral for me.
The same way.
I think part of that stems from self-respect. And when you have a certain degree of self-respect for yourself, you kind of have a stronger resilience and strength to say no to certain things because you're not acting out of instant gratification. You're not acting out of excitement or just like on a whim, I'm going to do this. And so I think that also shows men that there's a level of self-restraint when it comes to that woman if she maybe has less tattoos. Just like a different perspective.
There can definitely be deeper components there, like you just said. And
like psychologically, sometimes I think, as you said, pattern recognition is a big thing, but sometimes I think that psychologically the brain can do the domino effect for you in a sense. Say to yourself, well, what kind of tattoo is this? Where'd you get it? What led you to get this decision? How quick did you make that decision?
Right.
And what other decisions do you make in that way?
Like impulse control.
Yeah,
it's
immediate gratification.
Yeah, instant gratification.
Yeah.
Impulse
So
control.
no, that's definitely a really good point on that. We have to let me think here. But just to be clear, tattoos are not a deal breaker. Like I have and would date a girl who has tattoos, but neutral or can be a negative.
Can I add one more thing?
Sure.
I feel like, so historically, in lots of tribes, they also have markings or tattoos that are made for fighting, protection, and these are markings to help people identify each other. There's like that news reporter with the
Maori,
Maoan,
the New Zealand, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Well, I mean, people who belong to that culture, like it's probably going to be looked at and viewed a different way because there's a cultural basis. But like a girl who has like a chandelier sternum tattoo who's like white, what tribe is she in?
Different.
Well, what kind of, I don't know. So your question is like, if I was dating like a Native American, I don't know, are tattoos as common among like Native Americans as they are in like Brazilian Latin American tribes, or like in like the Maori in New Zealand, for example? If I was dating a woman who's a Maori, although to be honest, they typically have face tattoos, which while I like culturally would respect, I don't personally find like attractive. Like they have like they put it on their cheek, and I find that, at least in my own taste, aesthetically like not really appealing. But if she had like a Maori sleeve or something, or like Polynesian sleeve, I would probably interpret that specific tattoo a little bit differently versus somebody who has like like a white girl who has like traditional American tattoo. You know what I'm talking about? Like all the little stamp pieces or whatever on her forearm. I'd probably interpret it a little bit differently. Truth be told, I'm not running into like a lot of Native Americans or Maori women when I'm dating, but sure. In that circumstance, I'd probably interpret it a little differently, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you said like negative or neutral, so more neutral.
Oh, it would still be neutral.
Yeah,
like it still wouldn't be positive for me.
That's fair.
But it would just be neutral.
I'd have questions.
You have?
I'd have questions.
Oh, questions.
Like even if I was dating like a Maori woman or anybody tribal from a different culture, I would just want to understand like what's the significance of those markings and why they have them. Right. And then of course through explanation, I could probably be like, oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah. I have a question.
Yes.
Would you date Amber Rose?
No.
Okay. So I was asked.
I don't think a lot of men really find her.
Oh, and now has a huge head tattoo on her head.
Oh, she
does?
What is it?
And
I don't know. I think it's words above her head.
The father of her like second child is now with Cher. So he's like,
oh
digging
God,
Cher,
that's a huge age gap relationship
I know.
right there.
Who here has tattoos? Just show of hands.
We,
Q, do you have any
all
tattoos?
of us.
No.
I think all.
You don't have tattoos. No.
Mine's the only one you see. My little wrist one.
Oh, I love
the one
it.
where you're like, if she has a heart.
Was that the Trinity?
Yeah, it's the Trinity knot. It's the only one I plan to get as well.
Yeah, but like most guys are not gonna like. I can't imagine guys are gonna view something like that in the negative. Maybe for them it's just neutral, but yeah. What tattoo do you have?
So I have 3. They're hidden, purposely. I have my first tattoo is a rose, like on my groin area. That's pretty basic.
On the groin,
like the pelvis area.
Okay, a
side.
rose.
Yeah, that was my first one.
Why?
Thank you.
Just curious, why?
I don't know. I just thought it was really cute in the location as well, and it took me like 3 or 5 years to like get a tattoo, and I'm like, I really want this.
Okay.
I just thought it was really adorable.
What's the other one?
I have like a sun with a wave on my side boob. It was supposed to be a best friend tattoo. Yeah. And my third tattoo is my biggest tattoo.
Is it on the back?
No, I want to see my tattoos. So I have a tiger like from my hip down to like my thigh, and it's climbing out with like red streaks on it. Okay. So I thought that was very feminine. I don't know. I just thought that was pretty cool.
I mean, I don't know precisely what they look like, but I think, like for me, I think that would probably be in like the neutral territory. Like I don't think that's to the point where it's super excessive or anything. So yeah. Q, did you have something on? Or wait, you were asking? Oh no, you asked about Amber Rose.
Yeah, she asked what I did.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
No, hell no.
Chat, we have a very short segment here called. This is for the viewers more so.
Oh no.
Would you date this woman? So me and Q are going to answer this, and you get to answer it. Who here's bi? Any other bi women? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's pull it up. All right. Would you date this woman? Right? Yeah, the one yeah. Okay. Audio? No audio. Okay.
Hungry.
I thought it was a dollar.
Wow. Okay.
That looks like some kind of AI.
Wait.
That looks like AI.
Hold on.
No, it's real.
AI.
She's real.
No,
she
it's AI.
is. No, she's real. She's real. Would you date her? I'll start first. Yes. With conditions, but just kidding. Yes. Q, would you date her?
Fuck no.
Wait, why? You pig. How dare you?
Right. I like to look at my woman during
You
coitus.
can still, during what?
During coitus.
During coitus.
There's other positions.
No, the act of.
During the act, yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, I can't.
There's masks.
Paper bag.
The blood ain't gonna flow. No.
It really?
Yeah, the blood ain't flowing.
What about the bottom half? Were you sold?
I'm gonna just be thinking about the top.
No, but if the top was,
Oh no.
I would date. I would.
Oh my gosh.
I do not believe that.
That I would date her.
I don't believe that one bit.
Hey, she's stacked. Okay.
That
that
just
the
shows.
only
That just shows.
Is that all you
No.
look for in a woman?
Their thing in anything.
I'm just.
Yeah,
no,
I don't put my thing in anything.
No, so
Are you?
respect there.
What are you saying? What are you saying about her? You're being a little misogynistic right now.
I guess I am. I'll own up to it.
Beauty.
Everyone judges. I'm not perfect. I know I'm not perfect.
Maybe she's
so
a great girl.
There's a lot of great women, and a lot of great women also get played.
Chat. Would you date her? So would you date her?
No.
Why?
I thought no.
You don't
as
like
soon as
Asian
the
women?
picture
Are you
came up.
racist?
No, she looks like a mannequin.
Yeah.
No, she's real.
Yeah, but
She's real.
that's why I was no.
You're buying too?
Yes.
Would you date her?
No.
Would you date her?
I would give her a chance
There you
and
go,
get to know
okay.
her, but
Oh. But
I'm not. I'll see.
wow.
What if
I'm
she
like-
paid you?
I'm like the only one who's not superficial.
Well, Brian, why would you
That
date him?
changes it.
Why would I-
Based off of that video,
She
why
looks
would
really
you date?
smart, you know. She looks really smart.
Okay.
She looks smart, you know. And
That was a movie.
Look,
I don't know what it is.
you know, with a bit of dental work, she.
A bit.
Just to clean it.
I think she's attractive. Damien, would you date her if you were single?
Fuck yeah.
What the hell?
so excited.
It's like excited about it.
Very enthusiastic. Chat, would you date her? Yes or no? Yes or no? I would. She doesn't even have to. You know what? You know what? She doesn't even have to fix the shit. I'll still date her. She doesn't have to fix it. I will still date her.
I do not believe this. I
swear, I'm
feel
not
like
even
you'd be
joking.
married by now.
I agree.
If I would.
I respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think your
what?
respectfully. I don't think your standards are that low. I'm sorry. Respectfully.
Whoa, why are
I
you-
feel like
you
you'd
guys
be,
are being
I
really
feel,
mean to her,
I
okay?
feel like you'd be married by now.
I
No,
would-
because you always ask
Bro.
us what we'd rate each other.
Yeah, but like it
So-
balances out. Like,
He doesn't
look,
strike me as a marrying type.
the body's good.
Is that all
that
you're
just
looking
shows
at?
like,
exactly.
I care about more than just the body, but what I'm saying is, like, sometimes certain qualities about a person make up for other detriments. In this, yeah.
I don't believe that one bit.
Interesting.
If you look like
Very
this, please slide into his DMs.
Look, maybe she was in a terrible train accident when she was younger. I don't know if she was. And so, I don't know. That probably won't get passed down to your kids, I think. So we're good.
What's passed down?
I don't know. Isn't that like she has it's a genetic deformity?
Her body looks okay,
If it's
so
genetic.
it might just be, I don't know, that's a little more than cleft lip.
She's hot, to be honest.
The body.
Everything, total package.
I feel like in
She's the
your
total
weird,
package.
I don't know, if you're in a relationship with that, I feel like you'd throw a mask on it. And
No.
at that point, you might
I would
as well
look
get
her
a real
deep in
doll.
her eyes and tell her I love her smile.
I don't believe that.
I'm serious.
I believe it only because I feel like with girls, sometimes they'll think a guy's attractive because he has like big muscles or they have some of those features, right? Or maybe like tattoos is their thing. So, oh, this guy's more attractive because his tattoos, but maybe his face isn't like it. You know what I mean? And that might.
That's
why
true, too.
I you know.
There's an extent,
Yeah, but women
though.
built for that. I ain't built for that. I ain't built for that as a guy. Her body is straight, but I can't. If I'm gonna only think about her face, then it's pointless. She just negated her body by the way that she looks in the face.
So sneaky.
Well,
Okay.
I wouldn't agree.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
That is true.
It is true.
That means all the girls that say they're 10s on here, that means, I guess they're 10s.
Debatable.
No, I'm just
That's some
saying
psychology
that,
for you.
Wait, Brian, what would you rate her?
I would date her. What do I rate her?
Yeah, what do you rate her? Because you always go around the table and rate people.
Oh man.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Well, I'd have to break it down like body. That's a solid. The body's a
doesn't-
solid 9.
No, but
No,
you
you
No.
The body's a
You
solid
did say she was a whole
9.
package. Yeah.
Total
You did.
package?
She's a 10, right?
No. She's
Why not,
She's attractive.
Brian?
I would date her though. I would.
Where on
But where-
the spectrum
what is
of
your
the
rate?
total population of everyone in the world? Because that's what you
I
always
would no.
go
I
by.
would genuinely date her.
But what is she on the rating scale out of
Yeah,
everyone in the whole
Stalin.
entire world?
Oh God. It's I give her 6, maybe a 7.
Okay.
Look,
So
the
you think
body
she's
is
average,
I think that's
slightly
a fair
above
rate.
average.
I think that's a fair rate.
If you look up that rating scale, it'll actually show photos from like who's the hottest to the lowest. And no offense, she would not be on the 6. Like I've actually looked it up. Me
But that's
and my
just judging
friend-
face. I'm talking total package, face, body.
Would you date her with A cups?
Sure.
What about nobody?
Just face.
Just flat. Just flat like Plank from Ed and Eddie.
How about like an average female body? I feel like that's fair. Yeah, sure.
Average female
Sure.
body.
Average. Oh wait, but then
She's overweight.
average attractive female, like
Yeah, what if she was overweight? What if she was 300
like
pounds?
the average healthy BMI female body? How about
Okay,
that?
okay.
Is that fair? Okay, so it doesn't. She's not like fucking insane curves, whatever.
Do you know what the
sure,
new
I'll
average
still-
number now is in America for weight?
No, but I just said like healthy BMI, average body within healthy BMI. Yeah, sure, I'll still date her. Why not?
Okay.
Maybe she has a large labia. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Good talk.
Good talk.
Wow.
What if she?
Anybody here have a? Oh my god. Okay.
What, a large labia?
Large labia? Huh.
Who's
Okay.
number 5?
Anybody? Okay, whatever. I don't know. why
No,
I'm
not
using that.
really.
All right, moving on to the next thing, I guess. Oh, let's do another react.
I was about to say only one.
Next one. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we might have to refresh it really quick because it's not going to play from. No, but here, refresh it. But you have to hit pause like immediately. audio?
Who is worse, a man who rejects a woman because she's overweight, or a woman who rejects a man because he's short?
A man rejecting a woman that's overweight, because like you like
Wait, stop
making
it.
her so
Okay, so going around the table, what's worse? A man rejecting a woman because she's overweight, or a woman rejecting a man because she's short? Into the mic. Scoot into the table. Scoot.
A man rejecting a woman because hormones and periods and bloating and pregnancy. That's my case.
That's worse than the woman.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I would say a woman that's overweight.
A man rejecting a woman.
Yeah,
Okay.
is worse.
Yeah, same.
Agree.
I feel like it's equal, if I'm being honest.
Equal. Okay.
I don't think either of them are wrong because people are allowed to have their preferences.
That's true, yeah.
But I think probably.
Is one worse?
Yes, I think it would probably be worse to reject a man for his height because how can you fix your height in any capacity?
Sure.
You can't.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
I also have to say the man in the height situation, because you're dealing with like a health situation. So like he's technically not unhealthy, and technically that could bring potential health benefits, especially if you want children.
Wait. What do you mean?
Like say like a guy wanted to have children with a girl that might be overweight. It could affect their future children genetically. And I guess the same thing with height, but at the same time it's not something that's going to cause actual health deficits.
See what you're saying. I see. Okay.
So looking in a familial sense.
What about you?
Rejecting a man for height.
Okay.
I would say it's equal.
Equal. Q, what do you think?
Rejecting a man for height.
I agree. I would agree. Why do you, I think some of you three said that worse to reject a woman for her weight, and I think you said equal, I believe. Why?
Well, I feel like hormones and pregnancy and all that.
Thyroid issues. And you know what? I changed my answer. I'd say they're both equal.
I think it's worse, though. I mean, because here's why.
What if they have a health issue?
Men can't do anything about their height. Women, you can control your weight.
What if there's a health issue? Because there's some people that do have health issues, like thyroid problems, sleep disorders. I think there's like some hormonal issue. There are some weight issue factors for those.
I do know the thyroid thing to be true.
Yeah.
I mean, I have needless to believe it. I have mild hypothyroidism.
Are you taking the medication?
Yeah. And
has it gone down?
But the thing is, though, is that if my diet is proper, it makes it a little bit harder for me. But if my diet is good, I can lose weight.
No, that's true.
And for like, honestly, my current dad bod situation is more so is not related to that at all. Because for most of my life, I've been pretty thin and fit. That's more just like stress related. It's way more stress related than it's anything to do with the thyroid. But there are certain medical conditions that can make it harder, but like those are really, really rare, and especially in terms of the people who are overweight or who are obese. It's really strictly related to their diet. If they ate better,
that's not true with narcolepsy.
What do you mean?
People that have narcolepsy, doesn't matter what they eat, they'll actually be heavier than a normal person. You can look it up online.
How many people have narcolepsy? And do all overweight people have narcolepsy?
No.
Okay.
But
so even here, I'll just go ahead and say yes. Every single person who has narcolepsy is obese. I don't think that's the case, but let's just grant it.
Yeah.
If we just remove all those narcoleptics, from the pool of obese people, that still leaves like a massive amount of obese people where it just is strictly to diet.
But it's also a problem with the U.S. food as well, because if you look at the new average weight for most women, and you can look this up, the average weight for most women is actually 170. If you look it up on Google. Look it up on Google.
Yeah.
What is the average weight for women?
No, I know.
In the U.S. on Google, it'll say 170.
I don't think that's a healthy weight, though.
It's not a healthy weight, but why is it average? Why are multiple women in the United States that weight? It comes down to food, where we're getting it from, a lot of things.
Yeah, but people have choice. People have agency. People choose to eat unhealthy foods. They choose to eat a lot of food. I agree with you that there certainly should be a look taken at the processed foods in America. Like, it's obviously really bad. All the sugar, that's terrible, right?
Yeah.
But people, even if these are available for purchase, I think people still need to take responsibility.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
But some people also, money issues. Eggs are expensive now. That's a healthy option, but eggs are like gold now.
That's fine, but in any case, the prompt is, I do think because women do have quite a bit of control. Mm-hmm. I understand that there are these factors that can contribute, whether there's specific health things that make it harder. The diet, the average diet in America is fucking terrible. I agree with you, but as a woman, you have a choice when it comes to what you eat.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know, judging somebody based off something they can't control seems a bit more superficial. I understand.
I'm going to say it's equal, though, in my opinion, now.
Okay. Anyways, next thing, let's do another react. Here, I'm going to do one read. Blawfest. Who wants to read this? Let's have you read it.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little hard to read with white, but I use lessons based in astrology for my own personal pattern recognition skills too, Brian. I have learned that if someone is interested in astrology, I am not interested in them. It went away.
Works so well.
It works so well.
Thank you, Blawfest. Yeah, that's... who here believes in astrology?
It's a science.
50-50.
It is not.
It's a science.
It is not.
No, I think it's a cool, fun thing for people to do. Yeah, I think it adds a little spice, but it's not like 100%.
Maybe
like,
taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah, exactly.
Sulk says, who in here saw Smile too? What is that a movie?
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
The first one.
What is that?
I'm a horror movie buff.
It's a scary movie.
Wait, Smiley? Is that what?
Smile 2.
Oh, Smile.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's creepy.
Is that the one with like the flesh face and like a carved smile?
No, it's just like if you had a creepy smile and then you just
pull it up, Damien.
You die.
Yep.
Yeah, play it.
Hi, my name is Jillian. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Canada. The highest level of education completed was high school. I decided not to go to college, and I said I'm single, right? I don't leave the house that much, but when I do, I listen to live jazz music. I play sports on the beach. I play a lot of sports, so maybe. I go to the farmer's market on Sundays.
Okay.
I go to church. Don't give too much information.
She's telling you where to find them.
Yeah,
She's telling you where to find them.
I usually don't know where to find them.
What about you?
Hi, my name is Hollywood. I'm a certified tax advisor. I specialize in credit.
Hi, my name is Jillian.
Wait, so the question for the panel here is, if you're thinking of men, which of those two women do you think the men would prefer? The first one or the second one? Starting with you.
Definitely the first one.
It's hard to say.
Don't overthink it.
No, I'm not.
Hard to say.
Neither. Because some guys might not want to ruin a chick like that because she's too pure and too innocent.
That might be the exact reason they do want it, though.
But that too as well could take advantage and also ruin her.
Okay.
The first one.
First one.
First one.
Definitely the first one.
I definitely think the first one as well.
Definitely the first one.
Agreed on that.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Now, do you guys, I guess to make a point of it, do you guys think that generally speaking, like, men have a tendency to prefer more, I guess, soft women like that versus a woman who's maybe a bit more rough, boss babe, this sort of thing?
Yeah.
Do you guys think men prefer boss babes or like kind of more demure women like that?
Demure women.
Demure.
I feel like well, like some guys don't like, a lot of guys don't like loud chicks. Like, you know, like their voices is very loud. The aggressiveness, some guys can be scared of that as well. Even if like you're masculine, they just don't like that energy that you bring to the table.
Sure.
So I hear that a lot from guys.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say that I think a lot of time, whether we realize it or not, subconsciously, like as females, we're always looking for more of like a masculine or like just somebody that can provide for us in a sense. And I think men do the same thing, whether it's conscious or subconscious, where they're looking for somebody to kind of take care of them as well, but in a more nurturing way. And I think maybe the soft girl kind of gives that vibe to them more than maybe a girl who's working because she wouldn't have time for his needs, where maybe a girl that was more slow paced and more demure would have more time for him and the things he feels he needs. So yeah, I don't know.